What is going on? Sorry, really quick. I want to put my phone on silent because it never fails that somebody calls during live. How are you guys doing? It is Monday again, 8 o'clock this time. Good thing I had my little Fenty powder because I was like, how shiny am I gonna look? Too soon to tell, but I started using the Fenty Skincare, so we're gonna see how that works out. So of course, the little growth sponge that I said I was gonna throw away, I still have it. But we got to do something about this forehead. That was bad. That was real bad. But how are you guys doing? This last week was so outrageous. Like, it's just a lot. Um, I know that some of you probably have been watching the news. You've seen all the things. You see, right on above the other brow. I always have like oiliness right above my brow, and it's so irritating because it's like you want to get it, but then you don't want to rub your brow away. So there we go. That's the best that's gonna get. Much better. Much better. Okay. But yeah, last week was so crazy. So much going on in the world. But we're here and we're gonna keep pushing. That's all we can do. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and thanks for coming. This is Monday Night Makeup. I've been trying to figure out what night is gonna work for me to actually go live. So for the month of January, I'm trying Mondays, and then we'll see. I might try Sundays. It just depends on my weekend. Some Sundays I'm free. Some Sundays it's like I'm tired or whatever happened Saturday extends into Sunday. So we're gonna see what's going on. We'll see. But yeah, last week was crazy in the world. Outrageous, couldn't believe it. Like, if you told me, I wouldn't believe you. It just goes to show you that like all it takes is one day and everything could be different. Yeah, 2021 is she's trying to show that 2020 is not the only one that could cause havoc, but we'll see. We're gonna keep praying on that. Stay safe, wear your mask, you know how it is. I'm wearing, in case you're interested, this is the Fenty the cream in Mauve Wives. That's the shade I'm wearing. I like this one. The only one I don't like is the honey waffles. It's too close to my skin tone, but not close enough that it just looks weird on me for some reason. But still gonna keep it. I'm thinking if I mix it with lip liner or lipstick, it might look better. So that's what my plan is for that. But let's get into it. All of the makeup things happening over the weekend and this week. So first of all, the Maxis palette. So if you haven't been aware of what happened with this whole thing with the Maxis palette, is that MAC took a palette that they released a couple years ago, put it in a package that had the design from the Sims video game on it, not even the characters or anything, just the logo of the game, and then sold it as like a new collection, Sims collabo. But of course, it was a palette that already existed that you could already go buy, and they did nothing but put it in a blue box instead of a black box. So the internet, rightly so and deservedly so, dragged MAC like it owed somebody some money. And basically everybody was just like, MAC is whack now, it's horrible, what are you doing, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So then come closer to Saturday, maybe Saturday, Sunday, I started seeing all these leaks of a new MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot collection. And where's my phone so I can show you guys the pictures? And it was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. Let me tell y'all. I was sorry, I got a new mic. I'm like trying not to lean on it too much. But yeah, so it was super cute, and I was impressed by the colors. I feel like it was something that they haven't done in a while. So again, I'm on the gram. I'm going to Who's This Makeup Crazy. They always got the new things that come out. So here, this is the product picture, I guess, what they're going to show for like the ad. Those are really pretty. And then this was like the listing It looks like at Ulta, but this is like the products. My nails look atrocious, y'all. Forgive me. Right? So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but basically the colors look really cute. There's some shimmer, some nude. Contemplative state. I'm really interested in. Like, that looks kind of close to my skin tone, but like with a shimmer to it. And I would like that. Belle Epic iodine ochre is the color. There's some cute shades in there. There's some cute shades. So I'm really, really excited about that. And do I think that this means MAC is making a comeback? Honestly, I feel like it's really hard for MAC to kind of figure out where they fit in the grand scheme of things, right? Very early in, when did I start getting into makeup? I got into makeup 2009, 2008. Very early in the YouTube makeup game, MAC made a commitment or a stance. We're going to say a stance. They made a stance to be like, we are not pro influencer. So where other brands, they started having a person here, having a person there, another celebrity collection. Other brands were doing that, and MAC was just like, if you're a celebrity, you can get some Viva Glam. If not, then that's all we have for you. Eventually MAC ended up having like a Rihanna collection, and they kind of did stray away from it, but they never got into like heavy press kits all over the internet and everyone making videos about it. Like, they never did that, which I guess they kind of wanted to keep their like prestige as a brand. And so they didn't just want to be sending everybody and their mama free stuff. But because they didn't do that, there wasn't that much content about them. Then there was a weird situation where it was like employees weren't allowed to make videos at a point, or if they did, they couldn't say anything bad about the makeup, or it was just weird. Like, I remember watching MAC employee videos and they're like, this is from MAC, and this is from MAC, and this is from MAC, but I love this, da, 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 da. And I'd be like, okay, so you love that, but what about the other stuff? And I felt like it was like, maybe it was just an unwritten rule. I don't know if they were really telling employees that, but it just seemed like everybody was walking on eggshells whenever they did something about MAC, unless they were customers and was like, oh no, I paid for this and it's crap. But so it was like a weird thing on YouTube in the like mid 2000. Is that mid 2000s? I don't know. 2009 to 2012. Not even 12. I don't think people cared about MAC that much in 2012. 2008 to 2011, we'll say. It was like this weird vibe around MAC where it's like people are talking about it, people wear it, everyone's hyped for the collections, but the only people who say bad stuff about it are people who like are paying for it. So then all of a sudden you started getting more and more people who were like, okay, I got this collection. Here's what I think, and kind of giving the real review, honest reviews on the MAC stuff. But then MAC still didn't, I mean, they were having cute packaging. They had one or two nice shades per collection, and then it was just like, and then eventually they just went off into the night, and you didn't hear anything about MAC until this horrible Sims palette. There was a few other things, I think, when they came out with their new 24-hour liquid line for concealers and stuff like that. Some people were excited about it, interested in it, but nothing lives up to the hype to the past, like Marilyn Monroe collections, past holiday collections. Like, there's whole videos of people just reminiscing and being nostalgic about old MAC collections that were amazing, and you just do not get that anymore. So yeah, it's crazy. I feel like then they came out with these paint pots. It's like, we'll see what happens. I think the paint pots are cute, but I don't want to say it's too little too late. But we're now reaching the point where we're about to be a full year in this new lifestyle, right? And what this new lifestyle is in the house more than I'm not. It's maybe less face makeup than less face makeup, less lip makeup, more eye makeup, more brows, more hair and skincare. And I feel like we've been on this train for a year. So the brands, it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So like MAC, yes, these paint pots are cute, but this should have been a full on, like, all about the eyes collection. You should have had brow products, eyeliners, mascaras. It should have just been like a full on eye beauty product launch situation. Maybe even include like some eye skincare, or like a concealer that brightens and something underneath the eye. Almost like a vitamin, well, I don't know if you can do a vitamin C concealer. That sounds like it's too much, but something to that effect, where it's like yellow brightening for the sallowness, and it's specifically for your eyes. And just to make a collection that's like all about eyes, right? Because that's really the only thing you see in the world that we live in now. So, yeah, I was just like, okay, paint pots are in that right direction, Mac. We see you, you going, you going. So, unfortunately, with leaks, you can't really ever tell what if that's the full collection, if it's just some of it, if they're only going to release paint pots, if there's more, but that just didn't get leaked yet. So, we're gonna have to wait and see and be patient. I'm excited. Like I said, those two shades, Belle and the other one, I think those are really cute, and I'm probably gonna try and get those. I love a paint pot. I personally have very sensitive skin, so when I use primers, there's always a chance that I can have an allergic reaction to the primer. So an example is Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Face Insurance, just straight up hives, craziness, redness, acne, inflamed skin. Like, it literally just looked like I took like Preparation H or something and rubbed it all over my face. Like, it was a horrible experience. And then I was upset because clearly what's worse with primers is you put it on your face, you do your makeup, and then you go out in the world. And then all day it's like, my face tingles a little, itch a little, but I got makeup, I don't want to scratch, itch a burn. And then when you go home and wash your face off, then you see how you really look, and now you're like, I used all these foundations and stuff before, what's the problem? And then you realize, oh, it's the new primer, it just destroyed my skin, cool. But yeah. Happened to me with a lot of products, but specifically Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Face Insurance was one of those where I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with that many primers anymore. So I did mess with what is it? Primer Potion from Urban Decay. That didn't break me out. And that was it. The NARS eyeshadow primer. Those two I was able to use without any issue. And then I could use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used that one. But of course, all of those are ashy gray, and they look crazy on deeper dark skin tones. So now, I mean, thankfully, well, I learned it from Jackie Aina, but the hack of mixing it with your concealer or foundation, so that way it will be closer to your eye color. But with the paint pot, it is the perfect mix of, you get a primer, you get color, and because it has its own pigment, it's just going to kind of blend with your eyeshadow look, that you don't necessarily need that primer anymore. So that's why I like the paint pots from MAC. I'd never tried. I had one gold glittery pro longwear one, and I used the crap out of that thing. And everybody's like, "Why are you wearing a gold glittery eye like every day to class? Like, is that not a lot?" But this was when I just got into makeup, so I was just like, "Y'all gonna get this expensive paint pot that I paid for as a college student and Nicki Minaj lipstick, so I'm gonna just look crazy every day." But so much fun. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see if these paint pots are hopefully a step in the right direction for MAC. I personally feel like MAC is like that friend that you know could be amazing, but is like floundering because of other issues. And I just feel like that's the issue with MAC. Like, MAC has the they gotta have the research and development people. Like, I must imagine, if you are the kind of person that my resume says I can like take thin air and make makeup, I would want to work at MAC. Like, and even if I didn't come when it was like hot and popping for real, I would want to go now, because I feel like I could be like, oh, I'm gonna be the person to turn it around and do new things, hopefully take them in a new direction. But I'm pretty sure that the people who sit there and speak with them about the future of the company, and they're just like, oh, you want to keep doing what? More of the same? Oh, no, thank you. But I think the time is now. I think 2021 could possibly be their year. Let's see. Hopefully they do something with it because, like I said, the paint pots is a step in the right direction. The eye collection, that's what everybody's looking for. Especially even now, I'm looking at myself in the reflection for this live stream, and I'm just like, yeah, the mascara and the brows and the lips are like needed, and so was that face powder because I saw how oily I was when I first came on here. But I was like, ugh, if I would have put some eyeliner or at least a little bit of shadow, I would have looked so much better. And I think that that's what a lot of people are looking at right now. Now you got the happy hour zoom, all these different things. It is much more obvious what I look like because this is like a HD streaming camera. But some people got them for work now. Some people are just like, oh, like if we're gonna be virtual from home, like I want y'all to see me in HD. So really those things that are like the little low effort things that you could do and make it look nice. And the thing with paint pots, you can even take it like on your finger and just do a wash, and that will be it. Like you don't necessarily have to use it as a primer. You don't have to put other shadows over it. It looks nice with just the one color. Like if you're going for like a monochromatic look, but not a lid monochromatic look. Do not go do garage doors, okay? Um, but yeah. So I think this could be a possible comebackization for MAC. I'm hopeful. I have so many good memories of MAC. I mean, granted, it's because I feel like anybody, if you spoke to them and they started liking makeup around 2008, 2009, 2010, anybody who came into makeup at that time period has a little soft spot for MAC. It's just like they were just coming out with all the things for the girls at the time. So many brands didn't have foundations for brown girls, so it was just like MAC had your shade, MAC had the new collections, MAC had the makeup artists who were selling makeup and not just counter people, because that was, I mean, it's still a thing, and it's fine at Sephora and Ulta. Ulta's getting a little bit better now. They got a few people that could do makeup. So does Sephora, but for the most part, Sephora employees be looking like plain Jane, nothing special. Which is so crazy to me. I'm like, now with COVID, you can't get crazy with the samples. But I'm just like, all this stuff in this store, and you wasn't gonna spray a little body glitter on your brows to like highlight it or something. Like you just came in here bare face dry today. Okay. But yeah, so MAC, the people used to look over the top. They had all the skills, all the insides, like tips and stuff, and I like that. So I'm a little nostalgic about them. I do. The only bad thing that a lot of people had an issue with MAC, including myself, is that if you went in there with no makeup on, they treated you like trash. They would be like, what do you need? A lip gloss? Some mascara? Like, actually, no, I came in here with $200 to spend for a full face. What's good? Like, and that's why when Sephora opened up, everybody just hopped over to Sephora because they had treated us so bad. But that's a whole nother thing. But still, I want them to have a comeback. All right, let's see if there's any other collections. I wish I had a better memory so I could remind myself what we talked about last time. Ooh, this is so sad. Can y'all see? There we go. So Pat McGrath came out with a lipstick set, and it's like a lipstick and a lip liner. The packaging is like a red and gold kind of thing with like a lotus flower or lilies or something. It looks really pretty. It's the lipstick and one lip liner, and it's $55 because it's Pat McGrath and she's always expensive. That's just the way it is. But this is another thing. I mean, if you made the product, you got to sell it. That's just the way it is. But because we're about this makeup only seen above the nose life, $55 lipstick, I don't know. I will say my personal preference is I have some Pat McGrath lipsticks. They're not my favorites. I don't reach for them first. They're really drying, and if you have dry lips, like you're gonna have little chunks of lip like 4 or 5 hours into wearing them. So the matte trance, which I mean, it's a matte lipstick. But the thing is, ever since I could wear Rihanna's, what is it, the the Stunna lip paints, matte liquid lipsticks. Ever since I could wear those and they don't like destroy my lips, I'm just like, I don't think that you have to be sucking all the nutrients out my lips for me to have a matte look. Like, come on, dry skin girl want matte lip too. Um, I feel like I might have talked about this already. Selena Gomez came out with a collection, and it is you can probably see the blush a little bit right there, but it's cream blushes, liquid eyeshadow, and then lip gloss and a brush. I will say I tried, who's the name of the company? I tried Glossier's liquid eyeshadow, and in the color Tiara. I have a video on it in my channel, and you just like dot it like 3 or 4 times and then blend it out with your finger, and it looks like such a pretty, if you put a lot in the corners and then blend it out softer towards the center of your eye. Well, actually blend it out from the center out upward, that way it won't cause wrinkles to your eye. And then go back and put extra dabs of product like in the corner right here, like in that little crease. It looks so pretty, even though it's only one color. And it's a really easy way to just use your fingers and to make a cute eyeshadow look. So I do like the liquid eyeshadows. $20. I did not pay that much for the one from Glossier. I think the one from Glossier is like either 12 or 13. And this looks like a little short tube, so it's not even that much product. So I don't know about no $20. The $21 Stay Vulnerable Melting Cream Blush. Fenty came out with some cream blushes too. I like a cream blush, but they're a lot more work than powder blush. And I just feel like, why would you want to invest more time in makeup when even less people could see it, if that makes sense? But the cream, people are trying to make the cream blush is a thing right now. The lip glosses are $18. I kind of want to try the lip glosses. We'll see what happens though. Anastasia Beverly Hills dropped a lip gloss too, and I want to try her lip glosses. I just bought all the Fenty lip glosses. I'm clearly on a lip gloss wave right now. Like, the makeup guys are saying lipsticks are taking a back seat. It's all about the gloss. So I'm like, it's all about the gloss. Let's get the gloss. So which I'm loving, as you can see. Anybody else? Oh, I kind of want this. Becca came out with a light skin tint. So it's sheer tinted moisturizer. Oh, snap. I clicked out of it. A sheer tinted moisturizer. A light shifting veil, which is basically like a setting powder, it seems like. But it looks so pretty. And one of the shades, it's like Bareilles 5. That shade here, can I do it backwards? That one. That shade looks like a perfect match for my skin. So I kind of want to try that. Oh, of course, now they got the actual swatches. Oh, but that one you can't see because it's too light. But it looks really, really cool. And then the powder, I know you guys could probably, that powder you probably can't see because of the light. But this powder looks like it will also be a perfect match for my skin tone. So I was like, I should get more skin stuff. But of course, that's ridiculous because I literally just bought foundation. I bought the hydrating foundation for Christmas, and I have barely worn either of them. Really, the main time I've been wearing makeup now is because when I do videos or like on the weekend, I don't wear makeup every day anymore because you see this, I'm literally in the house and still getting pimples. Like, what is that? What is that all about? Why? So I'm trying to lay off the makeup. I only do brows and mascara because I feel like I at least want to have some kind of definition to my face. And when I wear mascara, it also looks like liner because like the way my lashes are shaped. So I'm really just trying to have like minimal kind of look cute makeup. So I have no reason to go buy foundation. Well, tinted moisturizer and powder because I already have enough makeup, but I kind of want it. And also, I feel like I haven't given Becca, not that I haven't given Becca a chance, but I really haven't worn that much stuff from the Becca brand. So I'm just like, this is a perfect time to try it, but we'll see. Also got to be more mindful, save the coins, 2021. We're supposed to be better about these things. Let me know in the comments, are you team New Year's resolutions? I instead of trying to do New Year's resolutions, I'm more of the thought that I'm gonna do new initiatives for myself, new like campaign trials, things I'm gonna try and do. And so I will start some new things, but I'm never just like, this year I'm gonna and then like I'm like, it's an overall goal that I'm gonna work towards over probably a couple years depending on how big it is. But I definitely learned that. It's funny, not the hard way, but just there's a lot of times in life where you're going to just set the goal just arbitrarily because you just want to get your feet in and you just want to go for it, and not realizing how much work it will take. I was definitely just like, I started my YouTube channel. I think this year is going to be it's going to be my 4th anniversary this February. I was like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel in 3 months. Like, I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers. Listen, first of all, I could barely get it together to even post multiple times a week. Like, I was literally doing 1 video a week, and I was just like, yay, 1 video a week. I finally got through it. And it was a struggle for everything in terms of making time to record and then actually editing. And did I like the edit, and what was the noise? And it was just so hard at the beginning. But eventually I kept it moving. I kept doing it. So 4 years later, here we are, right? And it's funny, even with going live, like when they first came out with this on YouTube, I was just like, I don't know about going live. You can't edit it. You can't change how you look. It is what it is. I don't know if I want to do that, but this year I'm definitely going to try to make more of a consistent effort to keep doing it that way. We could come here and have these makeup conversations. So next thing I wanted to talk about was Morphe released a new multicolor eyeshadow palette. It's called the 35S Sweet Oasis Artistry Palette. They came out with an eye brush set and a gloss trio. So this is it. Super cute packaging. However, Morphe still canceled. I mean, it's not even that Morphe still canceled, but my thing is with the brand, if something happens negative, right? You want to do something positive and something that's going to be long lasting. So if all of a sudden you partnered with somebody and it turns out that they like steal candy from babies and now you can't be associated with them anymore, well, then what are you going to do to support the baby community? Like, how can you make this right? Clearly, just giving the candy back to the babies is not enough. You need to figure out what are some issues happening for babies? How can you make it better for them? How can your brand empower them? And what can you do to turn this into not only a teachable moment, but something that's going to be in the stores for years to come, and building on a commitment to the people that got hurt? Because partially it's your brand's fault because you gave this person a platform. After the whole Jeffree Star situation, I'm waiting on Morphe like any day now. You could just come up with something to make this wrong right. And y'all still selling his makeup and y'all said y'all were going to stop. Like, when are you going to do anything? So until then, I'm still not buying Morphe, especially because I didn't even like Morphe's products like that. I had this setting spray. It was not special. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that they had that I like to get. Not really. So the brushes were the only other thing that I liked, and I stopped getting their brushes because I could just get Sigma brushes. I was like, before I liked Morphe's brushes before all of this happened. I like Morphe brushes because they were a little bit worse than Sigma brushes, but they were better than ELF, and I could go get them in my hands because close to where I go shopping a lot, there is a Morphe store. So I would be able to be like, if I get Sigma, I got to order online. I got to wait. But if I go to Morphe, I could just go actually get the physical brush in my hand. Also, Ulta sells Morphe brushes, so I could go get the physical brush in my hand. Now that I got to buy everything online because I don't want to be in a store like that, I'm gonna get Sigma Beauty. So I don't know what Morphe's doing, but they need to do something because I think they're just trying to like wait it out and not come out with anything big until we've forgiven them. But there's I don't see any forgiveness coming anytime soon for y'all. ColourPop is doing an Animal Crossings collection. And I'm interested to see what that looks like. ColourPop, Animal Crossing, if you don't know, is like a game with like these little. Oops, sorry. It's like a game with these little animal characters, and they're like bright and colorful, and you like make your own world and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see what is this collection going to look like. Like, is it going to be a wearable version of a bright, colorful world, or is it going to be like full out brights, neons, and just over the top colors? So, yeah, so that's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. In terms of some stuff that's going on with me right now, I think I already mentioned it before. I'm now testing the Fenty Beauty Skincare. It's funny, I bought the little sample kit for Christmas. Because it was like, what was it? I think people got me gift cards. I don't know what it was, but I bought the sample kit because I'm like, everybody's asking me about Fenty. I'm gonna try it. Took a picture, posted the Fenty, didn't even open it because I was like, nah, it's the new year. I don't want to start the new year off with having a bad skin reaction. Like I want to make my YouTube videos. I'm trying to do different stuff on my website. One thing I'm not trying to deal with is my skin looking like the bottom of a piece of pizza. Like, I don't want to have any bad reactions, so I'm not trying nothing. But a lot of people who I really care about and want to know my reaction have pushed me to be like, yo, try it. Let's see what happens. So today was day one. I haven't turned into a tomato yet. So, but I will say that the people who, in the streets who said the fragrance is strong, Rihanna and Huda Beauty must be getting a 2-for-1 discount on this fragrance because I don't understand how people have so many. It's supposed to be skincare. Why is it so strong? The smell, like, that's crazy. Who is this? Oh, close up pictures of the Morphe. So that's the eyeshadow collection and the lip gloss. What else? This is ColourPop's Cotton Candy collection. So they're launching the Lunar New Year collection and the Cotton Candy collection. ColourPop be putting up a collection every day. And I just don't get it. Like, here's the Lunar New Year collection. I'm gonna see if I can get a better picture. Okay, no, I can't get a better picture, but this is a ColourPop, the Lunar New Year. And I'm just like, I guess their strategy is because the average makeup brand have one eyeshadow palette that costs $40-$50 and people buy the one palette, but since their palettes are like $10-$12, I guess they figure we're gonna make you buy 5 or 6 so that way we get like as much money as we would have got if we were like a high-end brand. But this is crazy. A lot of these palettes all look the same, and now they're coming out with, you came out with Cotton Candy Pink, so now for Animal Crossing you can't do anything pink. Like, where what would have been cute is if they would have, the Lunar New Year collection, I'll allow it because that's like a every year thing. If you're gonna do it one year, you got to keep it coming back every year. So that collection I'm gonna let rock. But they should have not did Cotton Candy and just waited to launch Animal Crossing. And again, if you're not familiar with the Animal Crossing game, it's set up that you like build an island, and then the island is like you customize it, and it's supposed to reflect like things you like and what you want to do. So what they could have done was made each island a different color story and gave the islands names or made it reference places in the game, and then come out with like 10 palettes from this one collection. You get what I'm saying? Like, instead of a little piecemeal, because the Cotton Candy collection was literally what, one eyeshadow palette and 3 lip glosses. I'm gonna look at the picture again, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. 2 blushes, a highlighter, 3 lip glosses, and 1 eyeshadow palette. Like, that's not a collection. I remember when collections used to have multiple eyeshadow palettes. And when you look at these comments, people are like, I said no to every ColourPop collection so far in 2021. Like, people aren't hyped no more. That's because they're getting so used to you constantly coming out with something new. It's not exciting anymore. That's why collections used to be a thing where it was like fall collection, spring collection, summer collection, winter collection. Because if you just did a collection every week, 52 collections a year, like, we're tired. We can't buy that much makeup. Even when we were going outside and and the world was open, do you know how long it takes to hit pan on an eyeshadow? Like, you can literally have an eyeshadow palette for a year, wear it every day, and you won't hit pan on every single color in the palette. Like, unless you're doing multiple eyeshadow looks a day. You get what I'm saying? So, as much as I love makeup, I love to shop. You also got to be mindful of the consumerismness of it all, and that you also want to take time to use something up and then get something new. Like, even with all these lip glosses and lipsticks, I got a if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw I got the Reiki. I'm gonna go with Riki. I got the Riki tall. Here, I'll show you guys because I want you guys to see too. The tall makeup mirror, and I'm so excited about it. But now I'm just realizing that some of my makeup stuff is gonna have to get relocated, taken someplace new, because I don't know if everybody's gonna fit. Hold on, let me bring up picture. Here we go. So if you probably seen them on Instagram. It's like a really tall mirror and it has like these little LED lights that go around it. So I'm really excited about that. I got to figure out how I'm gonna put it together. The Reiki Tall it's a full size lighted vanity with Bluetooth, selfie function, and 5 times magnification. So that was another little gift to myself. But I'm really excited to put that together and to use it. So we'll see what happens. So I'm excited for that. Review coming soon because somebody already asked for it. So I don't know. Should I just do a first impressions, or would you like actually want to see me using the mirror? I don't know how this works because I kind of hate. I don't want to do a video of myself being reflected in the mirror. Like, some people, they'll be like holding, let's say if this was the camera, and they'll be like, all right, so this is the new mirror, and it's like they're videoing the mirror but like still videoing themselves. Like, I don't know, that's weird to me. So it might just end up being like a quick Instagram look at it, like, this is what it looks like constructed, and back to me explaining why I love it. So we'll see. But thank you so much for coming on here and to listening to me chat about makeup. This was fun as usual. So again, thanks so much for coming to my channel. Every week I'm trying to put up 3 videos. We're talking about beauty, hair, skincare, makeup, state of the world, tech, used to be travel, hopefully travel coming back soon. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be first to know when I put these videos up. Also the notification bell. That way when I go live, you will get a notification. Also, I'm trying to do posts in advance of my lives. That way people will kind of know that I'm going live. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. So definitely keep up with it. Follow me on Facebook. Look for KimberlyGamble.com. That's another way to get notifications about when I'm going live. We're going to try and schedule these in advance in 2021. Anything else? Follow me on Instagram, Kimberly Gamble, DOTCOM. So KimberlyGamble.com spelled out. And visit KimberlyGamble.com. That way you can see all the reviews and products and wish list of products that I want to buy, and so much good things going on. So we're excited over here. And thank you so much for coming. So I will see you guys next Monday at 8. Yes. All right. Bye, guys.